Assalamu alaikum. This is Muhammad Yaqub Qazi, Faisal Advocate High Court. Beginning today, we'll engage in the systematic analysis and resolution of multiple choice questions pertaining to the field of law. Prepare to immerse yourself in the complexities of legal doctrines and principles as we embark on this collaborative exploration of jurisprudence. So, number first, when 26th Amendment of Constitution of Pakistan 1973 passed in National Assembly of Pakistan, it's 13th May 2019. Second one is, how many days governor give assent a bill? It's B, 10 days. Thirdly, the largest word in the Constitution of Pakistan that contains 15 letters is, it's B, representatives. Fourth one is, Article 42 of the Constitution of Pakistan is about oath of president, option C. Number fifth one is that in any suit where interpretation of constitutional law is involved and the question of law is concerned to provincial government, the court shall serve notice to dash. It's option B, Advocate General. Number six one is that according to LFO, in 1970, the National Assembly was to frame the Constitution within dash. It's 120 days. What is the abbreviation of LFO? It's Legal Framework Order. Okay. Seventh one is that Attorney General shall be appointed if he is able or qualified to be justice in A, Supreme Court. Eighth one is that in the light of Article 100 of Constitution of Pakistan, who is subjected to appoint Attorney General of Pakistan? It's option B, President. Number 9 is that in the Constitution of Pakistan, Article 8 to dash deals with the fundamental rights. It's option C, 28. 8 to 28. Last one is that number of schedules in Rules of Business 1973 are dash. It's option D, 7. How many sections are there in Criminal Procedure Code 1898? Option A, 565, option B, 555, option C, 545, option D, none of these. It's option A, 565. Pakistan promulgated its first mental health legislation in dash. Option A, 999, option B, 2000, option C, 2001, or option D, none of these. It's option C, 2001. An official call to appear in a court of law. Option A, decree, option B, proclaim, option C, summon, option D, warrant. It's summon, option C. Who becomes the acting president once the presidential seat gets vacant in Pakistan? Option A, Chairman of Senate, option B, as per decision of federal government, option C, Speaker of National Assembly, or option D, through polling in Parliament. It's Chairman of Senate, option A. A special court announced death sentence of General Pervez Musharraf of 17 December 2019 under which article? Option A, Article 4, option B, Article 7, option C, Article 9, or option D, Article 6. It's Article 6, option D. Mussalman Waqf Validation Act 1913. What is Waqf? Option A, transfer of property, option B, stealing of property, option C, permanent dedication of property, or option D, none of these. It's permanent dedication of property. Option C. Commission means the Election Commission of Pakistan constituted under dash. Option A. Article 208. Option B. Article 218. Option C. Article 228. Or option D. None of these. It's Article 218. Option B is the correct answer. Which article of the Constitution of Pakistan 1973 deals with protection of minorities? Option A. Article 34. Option B. Article 35. Option C. Article 36. Or option D. None of these. It's Article 36. Option C is the right answer. Article 18 of Constitution of 1973 deals with dash. Option A. Freedom of movement. Option B. Freedom of association. Option C. Freedom of trade. Or option D. Freedom of speech. It's freedom of trade. The right answer is option C. A general election to the National Assembly or a provincial assembly shall be held within a period of dash days. Option A. 15 days. Option B. 30 days. Option C. 60 days. Or option D. None of these. None of above. So the right answer is option C. 60 days. Which article of the Constitution of Pakistan 1973 deals with high treason? Option A. Article 6. Option B. Article 10A. Option C. Article 19. Option D. None of these. It's option A. Article 6. Who became acting election commissioner in the absence of Chief of Election Commission of Pakistan? Option A. Senior member of ECP. Option B. Chairman of Senate. Option C. Judge of Supreme Court. Or option D. None of these. It's senior member of ECP. Option A. Which article of the Constitution of Pakistan 1973 deals with elections by secret ballot? Option A. Article 217. Option B. Article 224. Option C. Article 226. Or option D. None of these. It's option C. Article 226. Article 25A of Constitution of Pakistan 1973 deals with dash. Option A. Equality of citizen. Option B. Right to education. Option C. Right to information. Or option D. None of these. It's option B. Right to education. Election Commission of Pakistan was established on dash. Option A. 23rd March 1956. Option B. 26th November 1960. Option C. 14th August 1973. Or option D. None of these. It's A. 23rd March 1956. The Chief Election Commissioner of Pakistan may resign his office by writing under his hand addressed to the dash. Option A. Chief Executive. Option B. President of Pakistan. Option C. Prime Minister. Or option D. None of these. It's President of Pakistan. Option B is the right answer. Which article of the Constitution from the following deals with Chief Election Commissioner? Option A. 213. Option B. 313. Option C. 213. Or option D. None of above. It's option C. 213. In sections of Pakistan Penal Code, Section 295B, the filing of copy of Holy Quran punishment. Option A. Imprisonment for life. Option B. Imprisonment for 20 years. Option C. Imprisonment for 50 years. Or option D. None of these. It's imprisonment for life. It's option A. Option A is the right answer. Chairman of NAB is appointed by dash. Option A, President. Option B, Prime Minister. Option C, Chief Justice. Or option D, Army Chief. It's President. Option A is the right answer. FPSC is governed by dash. Option A, FPSC Ordinance 1977. Option B, FPSC Parliamentary Act 1977. Option C, FPSC Ordinance 1947. Or option D, FPSC Act 1926. It's FPSC Ordinance 1977. A is the right answer. Section 12B of the National Accountability Ordinance 1999 deals with freezing of dash. Option A, movable property. Option B, immovable property. Option C, both A and B. Or option D, none of above. It's movable property. Option A is the right answer. Revage Act was introduced for the ex-FATA agencies and frontier region of KP in 2017. The theme of the act was dash. Option A, introduction of a new justice system. Option B, justice system in accordance with the customs. Option C, provides for extension of judiciary to the area. Or option D, both B and C. It's option D, justice system in accordance with the customs and provides for extension of judiciary to the area. The right answer is option D, both B and C. Which one of the following Land Reform Regulation Act has put an upper ceiling of 500 irrigated and 1,000 unirrigated acres on land in Pakistan? Option A, Land Reform Act of 1959. Option B, Land Reform Act of 1972. Option C, Land Reform Act of 1977. Or option D, both B and C. It's Land Reform Act of 1959. Option A is the right answer. 13th Amendment in 1973 Constitution of Pakistan made in dash. Option A, 1996. Option B, 1997. Option C, 1998. Or option D, 1999. It's 1997. Option B is the right answer. The Qisas and Diyat ordinances were enforced in Pakistan on dash. Option A, August 1980, September 1985. Option C, September 1990. Or option D, November 1992. It's September 1990. The right answer is option C. When the government of Pakistan issued Press and Publication Ordinance (PPO), option A, 1962. Option B, 1963. Option C, 1964. Or option D, 1965. It's 1963. B is the right answer. According to Article 175A of the Constitution of Pakistan, the initial appointment of an additional judge in the High Court is made for the period of dash. Option A, 1 year. Option B, 2 years. Option C, 3 years. Or option D, 5 years. It's 1 year. Option A is the right answer. Initially, judges have been appointed to Islamabad High Court for a year by dash. Option A, the President of Pakistan. Option B, the Judicial Commission of Pakistan. Option C, the Parliamentary Committee for Appointment of Judges. Or option D, the Prime Minister of Pakistan. It's option A, the President of Pakistan. The main function of the judiciary is dash. Option A, law formulation. Option B, law adjudication, option C, law execution, or option D, law application. It's law adjudication. Option B is the right answer. Every force is subservient to Pakistan is commanded by dash articles of the Constitution 1973. Option A, 10 and 11. Option B, 8 and 9. Option C, 5 and 6. Or option D, 3 and 4. It's 5 and 6. Option C is the right answer. Supreme Judicial Council consists upon how many members including Chief Justice of Pakistan? Option A, 3. Option B, 5. Option C, 7. Or option D, 9. It's 5. Option B is the right answer. The Ninth Amendment in 1973 Constitution is related with dash. Option A, power of President. Option B, Sharia laws. Option C, removal military courts. Or option D, none. It's Sharia laws. Option B is the right answer. The power and composition of Senate is through dash article. Option A, 54. Option B, 57. Option C, 59. Or option D, 68. It's 59. Option C is the right answer. The office of district magistrate was abolished by dash. Option A, Local Government Ordinance 2001. Option B, amendment in the Code of Criminal Procedure. Option C, 18th Amendment in the Constitution. Or option D, Police Order 2002. It's Local Government Ordinance 2001. Option A is the right answer. How many articles and schedules are there in the Act of 1935? Option A, 312 sections and 8 schedules. Option B, 321 sections and 10 schedules. Option C, 331 sections and 10 schedules. Or option D, 325 sections and 11 schedules. It's 321 sections and 10 schedule. Option B is the right answer. If after the death of the person who is regarded as legally disabled, his representatives also suffer from legal disability, then what will happen? Option A, period of limitation will start. Option B, period of limitation will start after the cease of the legal disability. Option C, any of above. Option D, none of these. It's option B. Option B is the right answer. What is the limitation period for a mortgagee for foreclosure or sale of immovable property? Option A, 12 years. Option C, 30 years. Option C, 50 years. Or option D, 60 years. It's 60 years. Option D is the right answer. What is the limitation period against a mortgagee to redeem or to recover possession of immovable property which is mortgaged? Option A, 60 years. Option B, 50 years. Option C, 40 years. Or option D, 30 years. It's option A, 60 years. A is the right answer. What is the time period of limitation for a landlord to recover possession from a tenant? Option A, 12 years. Option B, 16 years. Option C, 10 years. Or option D, 8 years. It's 12 years. Option A is the right answer. The damages which do not form part of the law of contract are known as dash. Option A, special damages. Option B, vindictive damages. Option C, special damages. Or option D, none of these. It's vindictive damages. Option B is the right answer. The right to retain the property by a bailee until the charges due in respect of property are paid is called dash. Option A, right to compensation. Option B, right of lien. Option C, right of remuneration. Or option D, none of these. It's the right of lien. Option B is the right answer. The bailment in which neither party is entitled to any remuneration is called dash. Option A, simple bailment. Option B, gratuitous bailment. Option C, bailment of reward. Or option D, none of these. It's gratuitous bailment. Option B is the right answer. The bailment in which either the bailer or the bailee is entitled to some remuneration is called dash. Option A, gratuitous bailment. Option B, bailment for reward. Option C, simple bailment. Or option D, none of these. It's bailment for reward. Option B is the right answer. In spite of exceeding the limits authorized, if principal accepts the act of agent is known as dash. Option A, acceptance. Option B, agreement. Option C, ratification. Or option D, none of these. It's ratification. Option C is the right answer. Person disabled on account of insanity or minority can file suit when. Option A, disability ceases to exist. Option B, disability start. Option C, in the middle of disability. Or option D, none of these. Its disability ceases to exist. Option A is the right answer. In case the plaintiff claims exclusion of the period of defense absence from Pakistan or from territory under the administration of the government of Pakistan under the section of Limitation Act 1908. Option A 13, option B 14, option C 15, or option D 16. Option A is the right answer. What is the limitation period to contest an award in revenue cases? Option A 30 days, option B 60 days, option C 90 days, or option D 100 days. It's 30 days. Option A is the right answer. What is the limitation period under Section 9 of Specific Relief Act to recover possession of immovable property? Option A 2 months, option B 3 months, option C 4 months, or option D 6 months. 6 months. Option D is the right answer. What is the limitation period for specific performance of contract? Option A 1 year, option B 2 years, option C 3 years, option D 4 years. It's 3 years. Option C is the right answer. Mistakes committed regarding law by both the parties while making a contract resulted in option A making a valid contract, option B making a voidable contract, option C making a void contract, or option D none of these. It's making a void contract. Option C is the right answer. When the parties to a contract agree to substitute a new contract, that is called dash. Option A, alteration. Option B, novation. Option C, rescission. Option D, none of these. It's novation. Option B is the right answer. When one or more terms of the parties are altered with the consent of the parties, it is known as option A, novation, option B, rescission, option C, alteration, or option D, none of these. It's alteration. Option C is the right answer. When all or some of the terms of the contract are cancelled, the contract is said to be dash. Option A, altered. Option B, novated. Option C, rescinded. Or option D, none of these. It's option C, rescinded. C is the right answer. Quorum of Senate is dash. 1/3. Option B, 1/4. Option C, 1/5. Or option D, none of these. It's 1/4. Option B is the right answer. Fundamental rights included in Constitution of Pakistan 1973 through 18th Amendment. Option A 10A, option B 19A, option C 25A, or option D all of above. It's all of above. Right to education is described in which article of Constitution of Pakistan 1973? Option A 10A, option B 19A, option C 25A, or option D 26. 25A, option C is the right answer. The 18th Amendment became an act of parliament when President Asif Ali Zardari put his signature on the bill on date. Option A, June 12, 2010. Option B, July 13th, 2010. Option C, April 19th, 2010. Or option D, May 10, 2010. It's April 19, 2010. Option C is the right answer. Urdu is declared the official language of Pakistan under which article of Constitution of Pakistan? Option A 250, option B 251, option C 252, option D 253. It's B. Option B is the right answer, 251. Islam is declared as a state religion under which article of the Constitution of Pakistan? Option A, Article 1, option B, Article 2, option C, Article 3, or option D, Article 4. It's Article 2. Option B is the right answer. According to which act the title of Viceroy was to be dropped? Option A, Act of Partition of 1947, option B, Act of 1919, option C, Act of 1935, or option D, none of these. It's Act of Partition of 1973. Option A is the right answer. Establishment of Supreme Court of Pakistan is under which article of the Constitution of Pakistan 1973? Option A 175, option B 176, option C 177, or option D none of these. It's 175. Option A is the right answer. President of Pakistan is empowered to appoint the Chief of the Naval Staff under which article of Constitution of Pakistan 1973? Option A 243 4 Class A, option B 243 4B, option C 243 4C, or option D none of these. It's 243 4C. Option C is the right answer. President of Pakistan is empowered to appoint Chairman Joint Chief of Staff Committee under Article option A 243 4A, option B 243 4B, option C 243 4C, or option D 243 4D. It's A. A is the right answer. President of Pakistan is empowered to appoint Chief of the Army Staff under which article of Constitution of Pakistan 1973? Option A 243 3A, option B 243 4B, option C 243 3C, or option D none of these. It's B. B is the right answer. President of Pakistan is empowered to declare war under which article of Constitution of Pakistan 1973? Option A 243, option B 244, option C 245, or option D none of these. It's 245. Option C is the right answer. Which articles of Constitution of Pakistan 1973 provide doctrine of rule of law? Option A 3 and 23, option B 5 and 24, option C 4 and 25, or option D none of these. It's 4 and 25. Option C is the right answer. There is a party system in Pakistan which is called dash. Option A uni-party system, option B bi-party system, option C multi-party system, or option D none of these. It's a multi-party system. Option C is the right answer. Article 1 of COP in 1973 described the name of Pakistan which is dash. Option A Democratic Republic of Pakistan, option B Islamic Democratic Republic, option C Islamic Republic of Pakistan, or option D none of these. It's Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Option C is the right answer. Emergency may be declared under which article of Constitution of Pakistan 1973? Option A 231, option B 232, option C 233, or option D 234. 232. Option B is the right answer. Chapter Dash of the Control of Narcotic Substances Act 1997 deals with national funds for control of drug abuse. Option A 6, option B 7, option C 8, or option D none of above. It's 7. Option B is the right answer. Section 52 of the Control of Narcotic Substances Act 1997 bounds states to bear expenses of addicts treatment. Option A, NGOs. Option B, welfare organizations. Option C, provincial governments. Or option D, all of above. It's provincial governments. Option C is the right answer. Section 52 of the Control of Narcotic Substances Act 1997 deals with dash. Option A, arrest of addicts. Option B, treatment of addicts. Option C, registration of addicts. Or option D, none of above. It's registration of addicts. Option C is the right answer. The bail shall not be granted to an accused person charged with an offense under the Control of Narcotic Substances Act 1997 or under any other law of narcotics where the offense is punishable with dash. Option A, imprisonment for 14 years. Option B, life imprisonment. Option C, death. Or option D, none of above. It's death. Option C is the right answer. Section 50 of the Control of Narcotic Substances Act 1997 deals with dash. Option A, special judge. Option B, special prosecutor. Option C, both A and B. Or option D, none of above. It's special prosecutor. Option B is the right answer. While a high court transfers a case from one special court to another, it will use section dash of CRPC. Option A 526, option B 540, option C 561A, or option D none of above. It's 526. Option A is the right answer. Section 49 of the Control of Narcotic Substances Act 1997 deals with dash. Option A, revision. Option B, transfer of cases. Option C, adjournments. Or option D, none of above. It's transfer of cases. Option B is the right answer. An appeal to High Court against the order of special court shall be heard by a dash. Option A, single judge. Option B, bench of not less than 2 judges. Option C, both A and B. Or option D, none of above. It's bench of not less than 2 judges. Option B is the right answer. Section 49 of the Control of the Narcotic Substances Act 1997 deals with dash. Option A, acquittal. Option B, conviction. Option C, appeal. Option C, none of above. It's appeal. Option C is the right answer. As per Section 46, subsection 5 of the Control of Narcotic Substances Act 1997, dash may appoint a special judge. Option A, federal government. Option B, provincial government. Option C, both A and B. Or option D, none of above. It's C, both A and B, federal government and provincial government. Section 46 of the Control of Narcotic Substances Act provides dash kind of special codes. Option A, 2. Option B, 3. Option C, 4. Or option D, all of above. It's 2. Option A is the right answer. Section 46 of the Control of Narcotic Substances Act 1997 deals with dash. Option A, jurisdiction of special courts. Option B, establishment of special courts. Option C, both A and B. Option D, none of above. It's establishment of special courts. Option B is the right answer. Chapter 5 of the Control of Narcotic Substances Act 1997 deals with dash. Option A, prisons. Option B, investigating agencies. Option C, special courts. Or option D, none of above. It's special courts. Option C is the right answer. Section 44 of the Control of Narcotic Substances Act 1997 empowers states to appoint administrator for management of frozen or forfeited assets. Option A, federal government. Option B, provincial government. Option C, both A and B. And option D, none of above. It's federal government. Option A is the right answer. Where the special court convicts an accused under Section 13 or sentences him to imprisonment for more than 3 years, the dash may request the said court for forfeiture of assets of the convict. Option A, Director General. Option B, any authorized officer by Director General. Option C, any associate relative of the accused. Or option D, all of above. It's all of above. Section 38(2) of the Control of Narcotic Substances Act 1997 deals with information from a dash. Option A, the Special Court. Option B, Foreign Court. Option C, the Interior Ministry. Option D, none of above. It's Foreign Court. Option B is the right answer. Section 38 of the Control of Narcotic Substances Act 1997 deals with dash. Option A, freezing of assets. Option B, auction of assets. Option C, tracing of assets. Or option D, all of above. It's tracing of assets. Option C is the right answer. Section 37 of the Control of Narcotic Substances Act 1997 empowers dash to pass order for freezing of assets of the accused. Option A, investigation officer. Option B, the special court. Option C, Director General. Or option D, both A and B. It's D, both A and B. Chapter dash of the Control of Narcotic Substances Act 1997 deals with freezing and forfeiture of assets. Option A, 2. Option B, 3. Option C, 4. Or option D, none of above. It's C. Option C is the right answer. Section 28 of the Control of Narcotic Substances Act 1997 empowers dash to invest officers of law enforcement agencies or any other officer as officer in charge of police station. Option A, federal government. Option B, Ministry of Law. Option C, provincial chief minister. Or option D, none of above. It's federal government. Option A is the right answer.